We are here with another amazing episode, and I have a beautiful special guest with me. So excited to talk to her and just have some time with her. The star of Selling Tampa and the CEO of Allure Realty, Miss Sharelle Rosado. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
You are looking fabulous, hunty.
Thank you. So are you?
Yes, look, and you see we're coordinating.
Yes, we are. Great minds think alike.
Yes, absolutely. So let's just dive right into it. I'm so excited to just spend some time with you, and I know you're just like a boss royal woman, so I appreciate the bubble right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
To begin with, congratulations on baby Serenity. How is she?
She is amazing. She's just the perfect baby. Like, I have no problems with her. She eats, sleep on time. And I'm just cherishing this moment right now because I know she's gonna grow out of it so fast.
I know, because newborns, they grow so fast.
No.
It's like you want to stay little babies.
Stay like this.
Little babies forever. I'm like, can you just not crawl right now? Just kind of stay my little arm, baby.
Yes.
And how I know she has some older brothers and sisters. They've been stepping in and helping out?
Everybody from Denim, everybody saw on the show where he was like, she's not sleeping in my bed, but he loves her. Sometimes I have to keep an eye on him because he'll try to get her out her crib or feed her, and I'm like, no, Denim, she's fragile. Like, you gotta be careful.
Is it too early to tell if she's gonna be a mommy's girl or a daddy's girl?
She's definitely gonna be a daddy's girl.
Really?
Just now, just how she's when her dad holds, when he holds her, it's like she's just calm, peaceful, and she just dazed off in his eyes. With me, she's a little movie and want to look around, see what's going on, but she's definitely going to be a daddy's girl.
And speaking of dad, congratulations on your engagement with Chad. That's exciting. Now, I saw an interview now, I don't know, but with Entertainment Tonight, I had to do my research before I come and speak to you, honey, have my stuff together. Well, this whole thing about not proposing right, I mean, he proposed, but he didn't propose right. What's going on with that?
So he wants to, it really wasn't a proposal. It was like, I had to tell him the type of ring I want. So I picked out the ring, but he wants to do a big extravagant proposal where I'm just surprised. So I don't know the date of the actual wow proposal.
But listen, you got the ring, so that's what matters. That's very exciting. And how about wedding planning? How's that been going?
Well, right now, I'm not focused on the wedding planning. We got to do one step at a time. He needs to come with this big wow proposal, and then we'll focus more on the wedding.
Okay, when he has that big wow proposal, I just want to make sure that RoyalTee gets the exclusive on that till he's pending. I call Chad my honorary rattler because, of course, as you all know, I am a proud alumni of Florida A&M University, and he has always worked with my school. So, Chad, if you see this, shout out to you. I appreciate you, my little honorary rattler. I'm going to give him a FAMU shirt, too, if I ever see him. Selling Tampa was such a success. I sat there and watched it on Netflix the whole day. Finished the whole season. Finished the whole season, honey. So since the show has aired, what has work life been like?
It's been amazing, truly blessed. We have more clients reaching out to us. Business has been booming, and it's given the agents more motivation just to step their game up. So overall, truly blessed.
And I think you all just kind of put Tampa on the map. I mean, we were already on the radar with our sports teams and everything, but then Selling Tampa came out like, wait a minute, we didn't know we had these baddies here. Wait a minute, I didn't know we had all this money, this beautiful black women.
Beautiful,
yes,
and we're about our business.
Yes, so I think that's one thing that the show has really done. It's definitely heightened the city up for the better. Yes. So what about? I know you have another brokerage in Miami that's already functioning and growing. What's going on with Allure Miami?
Allure Miami is great. We have go-getters down there. The agents, they're very successful, and my whole goal is with Allure. I'm not expecting a TV show, but if something comes, it comes. My overall goal with Allure is to basically be the first Black woman to be a franchise in the brokerages. There's not one, and the only Black male is Compass, the owner of Compass. So I want to be the first Black woman to do it.
When the offer first came to do a Netflix show, first of all, wasn't even in your plans to do a Netflix show about Allure?
No, it wasn't even in my plans to do a show, period, about Allure. I just wanted something different. I mean, we had a powerful group, and I told a few ladies I was getting my brokerage. I was gonna open up a small boutique brokerage, and they was like, let me know, I'm coming. I want to support you. And it went from there. I wanted to have something where it was like a family, a sisterhood, and we help each other. Because when you go to other brokerages, it's like for each his own. So I created that, and we did photo shoots to show that, hey, we're a new brokerage out, and producers just started reaching out. This is something we never seen before. Are y'all interested in, you know, potentially shooting a pilot to do a reality TV on the brokerage? So a few different producers hit us up. They were trying to portray us like housewives, and I was like, no.
But that's not your branding.
No, exactly.
Right.
So I did my research. We were already hyped about, we can have, like, that's more exposure. So I did my research and found Dun & Dun, who does Sell in Tampa and did Sell in Sunset. And they reached out. They were like, we want you to cease communication from all other producers. We're going to pitch it. We did a little sizzle over Zoom, and Netflix picked it up.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Now, when it comes to your brokerage and the type of women that you employ to work with you, what is your ideal woman? Who do you go for? The type of woman that you go for to be on your team?
I go for people that are driven, go-getters. I want someone that, you know, you tell them one time and they know how to get out and get it. Go-getters, mainly. You have to be a producer to be at Allure.
Outside of Allure, what are your future business, any other prospective future business plans you have or goals?
Right now, my main thing is to create Allure to be a franchise brand. So that's my main focus. Other than that, I'm working on little projects with contracting gigs, and that's it right now.
As you've matured, the importance of mental, because we have that conversation about mental health, especially in the Black community, people of color. We just don't.
We wasn't taught it.
We weren't taught it, so it's like we got to teach ourselves. So, what has that journey been like for you? Just realizing that as you mature, because coming from a background where that's not taught in the household, it's not really taught in our society.
Or if you bring it up, you crazy. You ain't crazy. You don't need no damn mental health. Yeah, and that's the home type of home majority of us did grow up in. You know, I was against it for the longest, being in the military, and I rejected it a lot. I gave it a chance and I pulled back out, and it took my daughter telling me, you're not the same mom as you were before. You changed, you're mean. Things like that, where she shut down and she wouldn't even talk to me. It took those things for me to really just say, you know what, I'm affecting my kids. Put your fucking pride aside and go talk to a therapist. You need to talk to someone and just open up and just tell how you feel and get help. And that's what I did. And you know, it took baby steps, and I gradually, as I started learning things, I started to see a difference. My kids started back opening up, and it worked. And I feel like it's very important that even if we all go through things, it may be minor, but just to have someone to talk to and make sure that you're equaled out, having a therapist or just having someone to talk to.
And I'm so glad that you brought up about just working on yourself and just having the courage to say, like, hey, no, I'm not okay. I prayed about it. Well, God told me to go get some help. Right. That's what he said. Are there some parts in your life or that you feel like you still need to work on?
Of course, every day. Just having trust, because being betrayed, it's just every day you go through something. You're not going to be complete as an individual, no matter how good you are. So there's always going to be things that I have to work on within myself.
Absolutely. And as just women of color, as Black women, we're born just thrown into all kinds of stereotypes that are against us, and it's just been a struggle just finding our own individuality. So talk to me briefly about that, just your journey of just finding yourself in your own individuality, just being secure in your skin. Was there ever a moment where you're like, you know, I got this?
I was always a confident girl. Like I never had issues with, trying to fit in in a place. I always, did things on my own. If I failed, I got back up. So I never had that problem. Being comfortable in my skin, growing up, I never knew that I was a mixed girl. I thought I was just a black girl. My mom raised me. I didn't know my Hispanic side until I became, 9 or 10. I didn't understand my last name. It was crazy growing up as a child. And then growing up, going into the military, I'm like, I'm half Hispanic, half black. How do I, determine what to go by? But I became comfortable. I'm a black woman at the end of the day. And as I got older, it's like I started noticing more. I didn't notice this as a child. I didn't see it like...
Yeah, because it was never exposed to you like that.
Right, it was never exposed to me. Now it's like, oh, you think you black? I am black. Or you think you Hispanic? You're not Hispanic, you don't speak Spanish. But I had to become secure within myself. I know who I am. And you don't have to, force someone to believe what you really are.
It's about finding that personal happiness within yourself. So it's nice and empowering that you have that, because as women, if we could be more transparent about that, or just people in general, just saying like, yeah, I really don't have it together. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm really not satisfied. There are some areas in my life where I'm just not feeling myself. So for you to kind of overcome that and just be transparent enough to say I still have some areas, that's very encouraging. Now we're sitting in your baby, so I already know this is one of your greatest accomplishments here at Allure Realty. But what has been another great accomplishment of yours that you're really proud of?
Being able to say that I retired at the age of 32. Yeah, and being a great mother to my kids.
The military, and if no one has told you yet, congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for your service to our country, black woman. Because I was going to save that for later, but you already put it out there. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just give her flowers now.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You're very welcome. What about your motivation, your biggest motivators?
My biggest motivator is my mom. And then other people who motivate me, Oprah Winfrey, and some other big time business owners, Monique Rodriguez, Mayo Organics. Those ladies, they motivate me.
Now, your role as a mother, which may be your second, well, we could probably have your first, maybe your first mom, being a boss. What values are you hoping that what are you working on to teach your children?
Basically, to always stay humble first, keep God first, and just be respectful. No matter, treat everybody the way you want to be treated, no matter where they come from. Always remain humble and treat everybody the way you want to be treated.
And what do you want your legacy to be?
That, I created something that shows that we can, us as women, breaking that stereotype, us as black women, we can come together and we can work together and support each other.
Absolutely. Now, final question. It's the Oscars of questions for here for Royalty Magazine. What makes Sharelle Rosado a royal woman?
What makes me a royal woman is, first, I'm a boss and I love to see other people win, not just myself. And I help anybody who wants to be helped get to that next level.
I love it. Love to see it. So I need that post, what you just said, it needs to be on this wall right here. So anybody that walks into your office, they can see that and just be motivated by it.
Yes.
I appreciate our time together. Now, please tell our viewers how they can follow you and keep up with all things Allure Realty.
You can follow me on Instagram, Sharelle Rosado _, and also on Twitter, Sharelle Rosado _ and my business page, Allure Realty FL.
And of course, you can follow Royalty Magazine on Instagram at Royalty Mag, ROYALTEE Mag same handle Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Check us out on the website royaltymagazine.com. And that wraps up another amazing episode of Royalty Talks. See you soon.